we will get ready to play it in just a moment. Just give me some time to adjust my audio. I think 30 would be doable, so I can hear stuff and be able to play the game. Let me see. Yeah, I think it'll be doable at 30. $30 seems hot. Let me do some shooting, see how loud it is. Make sure my volume's all the way up so I can hear it well. It doesn't seem like it got that much lower. Not for me anyways. Hopefully it is. If it's not, then I guess we'll just have to delete it and re-record it. So yeah, we're gonna do a little plug right here. We're gonna do a Charleston White interview on BreakBeat with your host Funny Marco. So with that, let's get the game set up first. We're gonna do a little plug, little plug, a little plug. Let's see, create the run. Yo, delete it. Let's go to Act 2. I think Act 2 is actually my favorite. Well, Act 2 and Act 5. I think those two are my favorite. All right. Oh, let me I think there's a way to set it to mute all, I think. How do you L3 mute all? There we go. Now I won't be messing with anybody else's gameplay by doing my little plug record. All right, so with that, let's start the plug. Again, this is an interview of Charleston White by Funny Marco on it's on BreakBeat, and this plug is brought to you by PersiviersGrandArcade. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure.
Oh shit, we back, man. We got Charleston White back in the chair, man.
Yeah.
Highly anticipated. It's like people get upset when our interviews end.
Yeah, you done went and got King Yeller. He Dwight Howard. We Shaq and Kobe. I'm telling you, say the Lakers wasn't shit without Shaq and Kobe no more. They think he Dwight Howard. No, that ain't gonna work. But great interviews with him though. But no, nigga, you don't know what to expect from me, my nigga. And I don't come with a plan. I just listen to these questions and say whatever the first thing come to my mind. And usually they say the first thing on your mind is the right thing.
Yeah, a lot of people think we sit up and days before the interview, it's like I give you a list of questions. You don't do none of that. None of this is...
I never let nobody I never get pre-prep. Who knows what tomorrow? So there's no interview. I never know the questions, homie, because I think that takes away the element of the genuineness, the rawness of what you have to offer. So now I don't want to be prepped. I want to be ambushed with the questions.
Right. Now, let's get right into it. I interviewed King Yeller. Is doing great. Personally, I like King Yeller because I remember where he came from. I was in Chicago when he was a drill rapper and he was trying to do his thing with Lil J. So that's why I told you last interview, like, he's about growth and development as well. The same shit you preach, he preaches in a different light. But I did the interview with King Yeller. He said what he said. You called the police.
I did call the police. I just didn't get to talk to nobody. I went through a whole bunch of different law enforcement agencies and community supervised. Now, I really put in some effort to try to call somebody and talk to a probation officer. Unbeknownst to me, Las Vegas metropolitan area got several police departments. They got several community supervision places. So I just went any, mini, miny, mo. For the camera. I never directly spoke to anyone. When I finally got to speak to a receptionist, which I was live, I recorded everything, so it wasn't nothing. I never not called on camera, right? All the calls were made on camera, intentionally. When I finally got to speak with someone from the probation department, she was a little baffled by, y'all saw it. Yeah, she didn't know what the fuck to say. Do you live here? She said, no. So she said, well, maybe you should call Crime Stoppers. So as I began to inquire, she said, well, hold on. Okay, I got him here. So what I did, I pressed mute. So could nobody get his information, just in case she said information. I wanted to protect his privacy. And come to find out, she said, well, he's not on probation. It shows here, as of May of 2021, it was completed or something. So obviously that's probably when he went to jail. So I took it off mute and played like she gave me some information and said, okay, yes, ma'am. Well, that information would embarrass me. Oh, he ain't even on probation and you trying to put him in jail. I said, no, I ain't gonna stop her. All that let me know is he got a parole officer. So now I'm calling a parole officer. Yeah, I'm calling him up for a parole officer this week. I found out he wasn't on probation last week. I'm calling a parole officer this week.
What did King Yeller do? What crime did he commit to go back to jail?
He said he go slap a disabled man. You cannot, in the United States of America, verbally say you're gonna cause bodily harm to nobody. That is against the law, especially if you're a convicted felon, known gang member. You can't threaten nobody, fam. You forfeited your rights to verbally be aggressive when you're a convicted felon, when you're a gangbanger. He don't know that I got my gun license to carry. The state of Nevada respects the same gun rights as Texas. Now, in Texas, they teach you in the license to carry class, the course that you take. It's an all-day course. They say body size is a factor in determination that you can use lethal and deadly force against somebody that's twice your body size. The law puts size. So from what I see, He every bit of 200 and something pounds. He twice my size. His slap is a weapon. Now he just talking, making a threat. He's not thinking about a law-abiding citizen that's thinking about the law and very strategic in everything he do. He a 200-pound plus man, known to have a probably violent history, known for probably having a convicted felon criminal record. The law is on my side no matter how disrespectful I talk. See, street people think if you hurt their feelings, they can hurt you. Street people and gangster people think if you disrespect them with your mouth, they have a legal right to cause harm to you. And that's not true at all. I can say whatever I want to say about your mama, your daughter, whatever. It's not against the law for me to provoke you. It's against the law if I commit a crime and it makes you hurt me. But if I use my freedom of speech and say, hey, nigger, hey, Mexican, hey, white boy, you can't hit me in the mouth. Hey, look at that little ugly white baby. You can't assault me for that. He said something about my baby. You can't assault me for that. But poor people and violent people think that they can. They think that they have the right to use violence whenever they feel justified, and that's not true. So what he did was, what I want to teach people, and teach him as well, you cannot premeditate violence. You cannot verbally say, I'm going to do this to somebody. You can't do that. So when you do that, me knowing what I know, we may never see each other. Me and him may never see each other. But just in case, let me let somebody know that he's threatened me. Hey, and I'm afraid. So if we ever see each other, I still got the law on my side. His body size. Who's to say once he slapped me, he's just gonna slap me? He may continue on with violence. Based on his history and his criminal record, I cannot allow him to slap me with his size because he won't show mercy. So I use that against these gangster niggas. So since he want to do that and he's dumb enough to say that, then that obviously means he haven't learned anything from jail. I'm willing to do whatever, my nigga, to remain in my children's life. I'm willing to ignore a nigga that's talking on the internet. I'm willing to be a hoe-ass nigga and walk away from a situation that maybe make me look like a hoe so I can go home and be a father. So I want to teach him something. He haven't gotten to the point where he need to be as a father. No, fam, you don't let no nigga trick you because he call your baby ugly. This how you get a nigga if he say something to your baby. Was your baby standing right there and he's called a little ugly bitch and she heard him? If he didn't say it to your baby and he said it to you as the man, fam, ignore him. He didn't disrespect your baby. He disrespected you. Not your baby. Unless you showed the video to your baby. Now, if you showed the video to your baby, then your baby heard it. But your baby will never heard him say that.
Save that for me.
You don't think she can grow up one day and get on YouTube or TikTok and see the famous Charleston White talking down?
The lights will be out. The world lights will be out when that baby grew up, homie. The World War IV. All kind of pandemics and war. When that 3-year-old baby grow up, this shit we talk about will be irrelevant.
So wait. You call King Yella's daughter Ugly B.
Yeah, and I called my neighbor's daughter little ugly ass white girl too, little ugly ass white bitch. Yeah, we talk about kids down south, huh? If me and you get into it, I'll talk about your yeah. We do our cousins like that. Ooh, she done had that baby by that baby. Ooh, that baby ugly. We do that. I don't know where these niggas from.
Yeah, well, me and you fell out. You talked about my dad. I was
yeah,
like,
nigga. You hit me below the. I talked about the V girl. Man, listen. I done heard. Man, listen. This is common practice in the South. Nigga will say, nanny, boo, boo, your daddy on crack. And the daddy be on crack for real. We do this as cousins. Ah, your mama, daddy just died. What? Mama, he just said. Now we grew up doing this. So this is common down south.
What's too far though?
It ain't no too far. If me and you get into, listen, how can people be so offended by me calling his living daughter, who didn't hear me say a living bitch, a ugly little bitch, but they so okay with Tuka being disrespected? Tuka was a kid. They so listen, homie. There was a 1-month-old baby shot in the head in Chicago. How can we be so offended by motherfuckers saying that ugly little bitch, but we watch kids die by the hands of these gangbangers year after year, homie, and we never be that offended? I did an interview, and this what made me unleash on Chicago. This what made me say, I remember that was the time I just fucked with California. I wouldn't dare, because I had a heart for Chicago based on the principles of growth and development and Larry Hoover. So I stayed away from them out of the respect for the old man, not out of fear, out of respect for growth and development and the literature that I stole and snuck and learned as a kid. So also people would say, well, why he ain't talking about Chicago? They killing up there too. He just fucking with California. So I done an interview about 4 or 5 months ago. Got a guy out of Chicago. I read about him, a news article where he went and picked up his daughter, took her to McDonald's. Now, he had been online antagonizing people, talking shit.
Yep.
He had been fucking with people online. When he went and picked his daughter up, they still shot his car up. They watched him go pick his daughter up, fam. The nigga was in line at McDonald's. They shot over 30-something times in the car. He didn't, man, they hit the baby. The baby took all the bullets. The baby took all the bullets.
Yep, I remember that.
So the same niggas went back online and mocked the murder, teased the baby and the daddy. So all I'm doing, and I want y'all to hear me good, this is Charleston White talking on Say Cheese TV right now. All I'm doing is giving hip-hop a taste of their own medicine. I'm giving them a taste of their own medicine, homie. The same way they give it to us in rap and gangsterism and street shit and street codes, I'm giving it back to them by way of the internet character. And look at the backlash I'm getting. They never get this kind of backlash. So when I, homie, I almost cried listening to that story. Man, that night, I said, man, fuck Chicago. Fuck Chicago. Homie, if you kill a kid in this city, I'm going to go on Facebook Live and shame your family. I'm going to tell the people where you at. I'm going to ride around in an area where I think you running at. You'll have to kill me, nigga, in Fort Worth, Texas, if you kill a baby. You have to do that here. You have to kill me, nigga. In this city, you nigga go. So when I saw that, homie, I said, nah, homie, you can't just pick one area of the United States and say you Crip and Blood niggas wrong and not go to Chicago and not go wherever. It's no. And so I stopped showing favoritism. Yeah, I stopped showing. I used to show favoritism to Chicago, and I'm sorry. But yeah, I used to show favoritism.
During my interview with King Yella, like I said, man, I like his growth. I like what he's doing, the transition. He knows that like rap isn't what it is. You know what I mean?
Very intelligent young man, homie. I like him, but I don't know him. Yeah. I like what I hear. I like what I see. I like what you say about him. I don't know where he came from. I just know what I'm looking at. Yeah, so I go off what I look at. And so he's not presenting himself as a father, even though he put his kids in the picture every now and then. You don't see him out in the community and seeing how the community respond to him. He's online talking about entertainment shit. So in my mind, you still like them other niggas, homie. You ain't redeemed from where you done came from. You're probably growing as an individual. But you also have a duty to go back and redeem and right the wrongs. And you can't do that online. You can't do that online because we've taken lives. There's victims that lay in the way of our get right. Yeah, we done got our life right. Yeah, we done changed. We done found God. We done found Allah. We don't do this no more. Mr. Awesome, the madness is here.
I know. I love basketball.
No, it's Max Madness. He's trying. They still hurt. Okay, you done got right. Now, how do you make your wrongs right? You just can't get right. If you done hurt people before, if you done shot up somebody's house, you have to rebuke, go against, stand against what you used to be. And I don't see these niggas do that, homie. They kind of straddle the fence. They kind of straddle the fence. You have to be totally against it. I'm totally against it. I'm so against it, I'll call the police when they break law. Because I want my community to be right and to do right. And I'm willing to call the police. I'm willing to be a law-abiding citizen, Sean. I'm willing to release everything that I used to believe about not calling the police. Because our mothers, our grandmothers, our children rely on the police. They can't rely on us to protect them. They can't call us. Half the time they call us, our phones send them the voicemail. Because we doing something we don't want to be disruptive doing. And it could be an emergency. That's why they got to call 911. And you want to take that from your people? Don't do wrong amongst your people. Go across the railroad tracks and make them call the police on you. If you love us.
You don't think King Yella telling people, put the guns down, stop dissing, you don't think that's a good start? That's a great start to me.
That's a great start where?
From where he used to be.
Where though? Where he used to be in Chicago?
Yeah.
He ain't in Chicago no more, right?
Right.
He online, right?
Right.
Nah, that ain't good. Cause it's a monetization online. Yeah, you getting paid to be on here. And your platform every day ain't on here saying put the gun down. You niggas stupid, you niggas dumb. It's trending topics. It's trending topics. And remember, he turning everything to a bag. I spent 10 years not even touching the bag before I said, man, let me don't touch the bag. Because I didn't want to touch the bag off the backs of my people. I've never applied for a grant and taken a grant. I've never had a corporate donation. I've never had a corporate sponsorship. I looked to my community and said, hey, I'm having backpack school supplies. And they gave to me. So I never really needed a 501c3 nonprofit. And when I realized I don't, we just a youth outreach. And we don't ask nobody for nothing, but we do. I come online and take a break from trying to tell them to put the guns down. When I walk around in my community, I drop my location all throughout the week, showing people where I'm at, showing the world that when you're who you are in your village, in your neighborhood, your city, ain't nobody gonna kill you. I didn't sell dope for these people to recognize me. I wasn't no gang member. These people know Charleston as an adult, as a law-abiding citizen. As a kid, a juvenile delinquent. But I've never been a criminal to my people. So I don't have to move away. So that's what I'm saying now, homie. This is bigger than us getting online and saying, hey, y'all put the guns down. The niggas with the guns really ain't listening to nobody online. They listen to you if they meet Sean Cotton in person. I done seen what killers do when you get before them, homie. They listen.
Now, you want to start a Boy Scout snitch organization?
Yeah. I wanna teach and train young boys what snitching is, what telling is, and I want to create a Boy Scout organization. These niggas start telling in school. They the niggas who raise their hand and say, teacher, can I take names and tell you who talking when you leave the class? They the ones in the hallway writing down names in middle school, dropping notes to the principal, to the kids with the bloodshot red eyes that look like they on pills. So they can be law-abiding citizens and great neighborhood watch crime people. We need to train this. We training killers and gangsters. So we need to train, nigga, some confident, snitching, tatter-telling young man that ain't scared to tell on now motherfucker. And teach them how to fight, too. So if you fuck with them by telling, they'll kick your ass. Yeah, we need some strong snitches, nigga. And they proud of it. That way, it helped curb the violence in the communities. You got you a snitch that know how to fight, and he'll shoot that pistol too. But he'll snitch. Who can beat him? Not too many people. That's who you got to put up against. That's how you combat the gang violence. That's how you combat bullying. Hey, teacher, he picking on him. Yeah, tell it in front of everybody. He make it so he'll stop. Say he picking on him right now, teacher. It'll disrupt the class. Who do? He here? What he doing? He just got through pinching his booty, and he told him stop, and he done it 3 times. No, that's how you break this shit up. Tell on a nigga ass. Niggas damn near move out the city. If everywhere he goes, hey, that's that nigga did that shooting the other day at the club. Say, y'all, there he go. Say, hey, did you shoot that nigga? How many? Yeah, you tell. And watch how many niggas not be so tough no more. The only reason most niggas are tough and so bravado and gung-ho with these guns because they have the snitch rule in effect. And I'm trying to take the snitch rule out of effect and raise proud, honorable, tatter-telling, snitching motherfuckers. The kind that'll be willing to get on the stand and tell on a nigga. When they say, point him out, that's him right there, Your Honor. That's him. That kind. The kind like Spud Boone. When you get me, I tell on everything you don't even know nothing about. That way, you don't need so much money to get out of jail. Crime won't be so expensive if you learn to commit crime and tell on the people you commit crime with. See, there's a myth that there's honor amongst thieves. And I just want to bring everything back to how it really is. There's no honor amongst thieves. We can't change this, people. I don't know where this last 20-year, 30-year group of individuals trying to come along and try to make the streets sound like it's honorable. The streets have never been honorable. You have always backbite, cross, rob. So snitching is a part of the game. You can't take that out. Most people who snitch win. You play to win, don't you? You should be playing to win. I'm going to sell all this dope. I'm going to commit all these crimes. I'm going to kill all... these people. And when it's time for me to pay, hey, I killed with Larry, me and Sean done something together. Now listen, I got 4 more murders I'll tell y'all about, but what can y'all give me? What can y'all give me? So I'm not worried about getting in no motherfucking trouble. Ever. If I go broke again, I go back to selling dope or doing whatever. Because I know at least 3 unsolved murders from the early 90s that I can tell to get out of jail for.
I was raised to just mind my business, man.
I wasn't. My mama and them were looking out the window saying, girl, you see she got a new man. I wasn't raised to mind my business. I heard grandmama and them talking about the neighbors and them. They was on the phone talking about people. I wasn't raised to mind my business at all. I was raised, who done this? Okay, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. I'm whooping y'all ass. And by the time they get to me, no, Mama Kevin done it. No, I'm not getting no whooping because I saw how bad she was whooping his ass. I don't want to do that and I ain't done nothing, nigga. No. I was raised in a generation where niggas was cutthroat and dirty. No, man, no. Nigga, if we done the bank robbery, I get caught. Y'all get away. Nigga, y'all finna go spend all the money without me. You might be taller than me. You might be a little bit more handsome than me. Man, you gonna be fucking my woman while I'm in here. One of y'all got to come go to jail with me. I ain't finna do this, Papa. Come on, man. One of y'all turn yourself in. I'm one of them kind of nigga. Man, I can't do this by myself. I need some company down here, nigga. I don't know nobody in this jail. Me and you can do this together. Yeah, I done been caught one time and look up and seen some nigga getting away. Hey, where y'all going? To let the police know that him, hey, where y'all going, nigga? I thought this is what we all do. Jail. I thought everybody go to jail. See, that's how I was raised. Everybody go to jail. So you tell so everybody can go to jail. And that's how you see who all down. Yeah, who all can stay in jail.
Yeah, I interviewed Lil J. You gave him some quality advice. I interviewed Lil J again, you know.
I heard what he said.
Yeah, he seen an interview with you, and he was just like, you know, I'm going to do what I want to do. Like, this is my career.
Yeah, he'll be dead next year. Yeah, he in Chicago talking like that. Yeah. He gonna be just like everybody else. What make him think he different? Doing what he want to do. He don't know what to do, because he done went backwards. He came out and went backwards. He ain't moving forward. Everybody he talking about dead or successful. He ain't on the path to success because he ain't dropped a mixtape yet. He ain't streaming on no platform with no music. These interviews ain't gonna get him no record deal. And ain't nobody signing no more rappers out of Chicago at the bottom. Now, if Dirt pull you up and pull you up to the top, you can get a record deal. But ain't too many people reaching from the top. Ain't too many people reaching from the top all the way down to the bottom, pulling no nigga like Lil J up out and making him no star. He got to show he can make it on his own. And that he got the determination and the wherewithal to make his gifts, his talents, shine past the stereotypical Chicago persona that normally is in death or jail. So who wants to take a chance on death and jail? Yeah, they say a closed mouth don't get fed, but a closed mind don't either.
Yeah, you know, because I fuck with Lil J, but I feel like the advice you gave him, very profound. But I personally think that he felt like, you know, he felt attacked. He felt like you was getting on to him instead of, you know, really listening to the message that you were giving.
Yeah, and I probably came off the wrong way. And then, you know, the character that I portray and play on the internet, who want to take advice from that nigga? Yeah. The character and the persona that I play, the role I'm playing on the internet, who want to take advice from that nigga? And I get it, but there's something in all of us, homie. I don't give a damn how dark we are in our hearts. There's a light somewhere in us. I don't care how bad we are in our ways or how evil we are in our actions. It's some goodness somewhere wrapped in that evil. The goodness always stay there, so you always have a chance to come back from the things that you've done in life. That goodness in you said, you know he right. You know he right. But you can't hear that when your homeboy right here. You can't hear that when, say, Cheese TV talking to you. You might be on the shitter by yourself. Might be laying down in the bed. Might be riding in the car. But at some point, homie, that goodness says, you wrong. That's right. So I say it. I say things. It goes forth and it plant a seed. Once you hear it, it plant a seed. And I planted the seed. That's all I'm trying to do, homie. I ain't trying to stay around and see if the tree go grow. I go on. no man who have ever planted trees got to enjoy the shade of the tree. Yeah, I'm just planting trees, homie, dropping seeds down on the ground to these young niggas when I see something. I saw something in him, I see something in him, and so I was just giving something to him, and he got it. Whether he get it, he got it. So my job is complete. Same with King Yellow. I see something in him. Yeah, I see something in him. I wouldn't be fucking with him if I didn't. Same with Crip Mac. I see some of these guys. So that's my way of, kind of like a girl back in school. She don't know how to say I like you, so she pick on you. She kind of bully you and fuck with you. So that's all I'm doing, homie. It's a little extreme. But I ain't gonna call that nigga parole officer. And if I did call this parole officer, the parole officer can't do nothing if I don't never call and press charges. So I ain't gonna press charges on that nigga. I ain't gonna call and say, hey man, I need this to be documented that he threatened me. Nigga. But I will act like it. Yeah, and if you keep fucking with me, I keep fucking with you. If you keep fucking with me, at some point I'll talk to your parole officer. Yeah, if you keep fucking with me, at some point I'm gonna talk to the police. I depend on how we keep doing this. But the best way to beat Charleston when Charleston fucking with you is to ignore Charleston. That's the best way to get Charleston. Is to ignore Charleston. Yeah, that's the best way to beat Charleston. At some point, I don't have anything else to do. After I say something to you, you say something to me. I ain't got nothing else to do unless you say something. If you say something, then, okay, I can respond. So it becomes like playing ping pong. Ping pong. There's a lot of people, homie, who I've said things about, and they done ignored the fuck out of me. And I ain't said nothing else about them no more. Yeah, I go to feeling stupid. Yeah, this motherfucker, I go to feeling stupid in the motherfucker. I go to saying something to you, and you don't say nothing to me. Yeah, I feel dumb in the motherfucker. At some point, I have to admire the things in you that I'm fucking with you about. If you don't say nothing. Jay Prince, for instance. That man just not saying something in years. But at some point over the years, I had to say, nah, nigga, I respect that nigga. Nah, man, it's this and this. So I started highlighting the qualities or the attributes of a man that I admire. But if you respond, Kevin Gates, that nigga crushed my soul. That nigga crushed my soul. Me and Gates talked, last week? Yeah, last week. So we talked last week. And so the exchange was, the exchange that we had, I had to let that nigga know, homie, you got to be a strong individual to respond with positivity, positiveness when somebody is being ugly.
How did that conversation happen?
Man, he told Rainwater to call me. When I heard the Dreka song, I was riding in the car with my homegirl. Man, and when I heard the Dreka song, I called Rainwater and said, say, man, now these are my convictions as a man. This off camera, nobody don't know this. I'm riding in the car with my homegirl, and this song is trending. It's trending like a motherfucker. So I'm listening to it. And I listened to it 3 times. And I called Rainwater. And I said, say, man, I know you gonna be with that nigga in a couple of days. Y'all going on tour. Man, tell that nigga, man, I'm sorry, homie. I ain't had no business fucking with him. You never know what people going through, mainly celebrities. Man, tell him I'm sorry. And I really mean this. You never know what somebody's going through, homie. So, to know he dealing with what he dealing with, no wonder the nigga, so all this is playing in my mind. And I'm saying, man, we do each other wrong as black men. Yeah, we do each other wrong, homie. We be going through shit, and we don't show each other no compassion. And so these are my inner thoughts that I'm having, as I'm having, listening to that song. And so for him to respond to me the way he responded to me, that's the strength, that's the peace that I would someday like to arrive to as a black man for my other brothers. Cause if you step on my toes, I'm gonna step back on yours, nigga. But I don't want that to be my response. Because only the strong can show compassion for the weak, and I wanna be strong, homie.
You know, it's Nipsey Hussle's trial right now, and you just said free Eric Holder.
Yeah, free Eric Holder. We say long live King Von. We know he was a killer. We say free YSL, and they got over 25 killings, over 50 shootings, all against black people. We say free YMW Millie. He killed 2 people. And these are rappers who saying this. Eric Holder's in 23-hour lockdown. He don't get any sympathy and compassion. Eric Holder is a stepper. We normally ride with the stepper. Nip wasn't no stepper. Not only that, he killed the nigga who called him a snitch. He killed the nigga who confronted him about snitching. Ain't that the rule that they say we supposed to follow as gangsters and street guys? Nigga call you a snitch, and I ain't no snitch. So, nigga, he responded like the G's supposed. So why we don't want him out? Nigga, that nigga, well, he a killer. He a real stepper. Those are the people we admire and love. But because he stepped on one of our favorite rappers, he don't get the same embrace. And the prosecutor's office did say it was a hit. So obviously he ain't telling on nobody neither. He keeping his mouth closed. Sound like a real nigga to me, when you're looking at it from how the hip-hop industry look at it. So I've been following the trial. I've been listening to the testimonials. I've even read the grand jury transcripts. The whole motherfucker. So, shit, why wouldn't we love a nigga like Eric Holder? Nigga call you a snitch. So, but because it's Nipsey, he can't get that love and that embrace. But YMW Millie, whatever the fuck his name is.
You ain't driving, are you?
I steer a little, but the reindeer do most of the work.
This is my 4th year as a Santa. How about you?
I started the whole damn thing.
It's Christmas!
We decided that you could have one gift.
Oh, wait.
What is it?
That is a direct hotline to Santa Claus himself.
I can talk to Santa.
All right, revelers. Welcome to your worst Christmas ever.
Let's go!
You have $300 million in your personal vault. That's what I want for Christmas.
I don't want any trouble, okay? Someone's gonna scooch up that chimney.
Who is he? Because it's not your typical mall Santa.
Santa, are you there? Daddy said you were very busy tonight. My newest treat he likes to. Are you gonna help us, Santa?
Yeah, Trudy.
Santa?
You're on my nice list. Santa Claus is coming to town. Time for some season's beatings.
Who the hell are you?
Boss, what if he really is the real?
No such thing as Santa.
He's bad, man. They're all on my naughty list. Naughty. That's naughty!
what do you do to the naughty ones?
I give them a lump of coal.
Where is it?
I gotta watch.
I believe in you, Santa.
Which one of you did that? Prancer? So unprofessional.
I was ready to make a career move. But honestly, I didn't feel like my resume was where it needed to be. Until I discovered Indeed's resume review. And I learned so much from this and where I can improve my resume to stand out. Once I make these changes, I feel like my resume will be unstoppable. Don't let your resume hold you back. Check out Indeed's resume review options.
I want to say to the family, I just bowed to the family. His aunt sent me a message. Not YMW Melly's aunt, the victim's family.
What the fuck?
Sent me a message several months ago.
Yo.
Never spoke on it, never said nothing. Her words give me fuel to say the things that I say to this industry. Tuka's mama words give me the fuel to not have compassion for these niggas. Lil Snoop mom, Doe B's mother. So when the families reach out to you, homie, they're forgotten. The victims are forgotten. I ain't forgot my victim or their family. I learned their name, I learned his story. Yeah, when I was a kid, I ain't know nothing about him. When I grew up, I learned about Michael Lee. I learned about his wife, how he proposed 2 or 3 days before he died. I stood over and watched him die. I gave my homeboy a gun. I said, shoot that motherfucker. So our debt to a soul. Yeah, I talk that shit. Yeah, we kill a white man. Yeah, I talk that shit. That's a character. Like, I got a debt that I pay every day for being responsible for taking somebody's life. My brother just made parole after 30 years. My interviews on Vlad TV, my interviews on Say TV helped my brother make parole. He thought it was gonna keep him in there. Man, that nigga saying some crazy shit. But people was getting an understanding from a whole different point of view and a perspective of a killer. A kid who killed somebody. 17-year-old kid, that nigga been locked up 30 years, homie. He ain't complained one time. And all he had to do was 12 to 14 years. He been gone 30 years, nigga. My mama ain't cried one time. Oh, my baby been in there too long. He once did 10 years straight in 24-hour lockdown. Super sad. Mama cried to go see him. But she say, son, I ain't gonna be old coming back here to see you. So I'm telling you, homie, to see these niggas say free. So I'm giving hip-hop a taste of their own medicine. Fuck your dead homie. They do it. They used to write the names on the walls and cross them out. And the mothers drive by the store and see the name on the wall. Now they smoking Tuka. So what I did, I got with FCG Giller out of New York because New York is legal in cannabis. And they say, let's change the narrative. They say, man, don't do that. You jinxing yourself. Homie, our kids are killing each other, anxious to each other in the pack. Why not commercialize this shit and put these niggas on these packs like the rap snacks and make it more profitable while they living? So I'm trying to change the narrative with this ugly character that I play. So that was part of my reason of staying connected to you. I told Rainwater, I said, because of Sean Cotton, I travel all around this country, homie. And kids know me. Kids, my nigga. I ain't in this for these old motherfuckers. These kids know me. High schools, elementary schools, middle schools. Dad, me and my friend watch Charleston.
How the hell I get out
Because
of
of you, kids know me, nigga. So this ain't about the people that I hurt and offend. It's about changing this narrative that's destroying us. This gangsterism narrative. There's other things that we can become. There's other things that we desire to be. But because gangsterism, that light shines so bright, it affects all of us. It used to just shine in the street lights at night. When the lights came on, you didn't see gangsters. They only hung out on the street lights. Now they're in the sunlight. And we all striving to be like them, homie. Every kid I know. So, it's an ugly character that I play. And there's a lot of people that play a part in helping me play this character. You get a lot of backlash for it. But you see the effects that it does for the youth. The backlash comes from the grown folks, the people with other platforms. But the youth is saying, hey, I'm that uncle that brings security to the household when you got a brother that's a gangster. I'm the uncle on the street that they know if they do a drive-by on the street, they ain't gonna do now another one. I'm trying to put one of me on every street in America, homie. Like a light pole. So that's what I'm working to do, my nigga. And so I like King Yellow. Am I trying to put him in jail? Fuck no. I'm not. Am I trying to talk directly to his probation officer? No, not. But I call and act like I am just to fuck with them white folks and get them something to talk about too. Yeah, I play too. I go overboard. Yeah, I don't know how to play well with others. So yeah, fuck it. Let's keep it going.
Kodak Black, he recently just said it and it went viral this past weekend. He says any rapper or celebrity who doesn't go back to their hood is scared. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree. A prophet is not welcome in his own hometown. That's the scripture that I was told. Why would you go back somewhere where they hoping you fall? They wishing you fail. Why would you go back somewhere where they constantly want to remind you of who you used to be? Man, I remember when you used to, yeah, man, all right, say, nephew, boy, you done got rich now, you done forgot about me, man. Boy, say, boy, you done got up there. Why would you want to go back to that? The place where you from, always remember places where you from. Y'all don't clap for the niggas where they from to get them where they going. The people where you from, they don't clap for you to help you get to where you trying to go. So once you get to where you trying to go, why the fuck you need to go back there so your wings could get clipped?
I went the right way.
Them people back there feel like you owe them something and they ain't done nothing for you. So now don't let a young-minded young man distort the path of progress. You help as you grow. You help as you cross paths. But you don't have to retract where you from and go help where you from. You're not obligated. Because they didn't help you get here, homie. Now, if they help you got here, God damn it, you got to go back. The teacher that was in school that...
Introducing the first ever GMC Canyon AZ4X. Equipped with technologies that take the off-road head-on and put critical driving information right at your fingertips. Nowhere is out there. Find it in the next generation GMC Canyon.
Welcome to pLuG, the greatest game show in the universe. Things can get a little hectic here, but stick around and we'll try to get you up to speed. Now, let's be honest, Fall Guys aren't exactly athletic, but what they lack in muscle, they make up for in determination. If you want to make it here in the Blunderdome, you'll have to be prepared to run into a few obstacles along the way. maybe more than a few. But it'll all be worth it when you finally reach the crown. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll start with the basics. And soon, you'll be just a hop, dive, and a yeet away from a crown of your own. If you want to win, you'll need to stumble your way through multiple rounds of escalating obstacle course mayhem to reach the finish line. Sound easy? That's the kind of enthusiasm we like to see. But not so fast. There's a whole crowd of Fall Guys all trying to do the same thing, and only one of you can take home the crown. Each round, those who qualify will move on up. And as for everyone else, well, there's always next time. And hey, don't worry, I hear the slime actually tastes like strawberry. Want to improve your chances of victory? Whether you're dodging rhinos, scoring points for your team, or tumbling toward the finish line, you'll need to master 4 core moves: running, jumping, diving, and grabbing. Just play nice out there, okay? So, what kind of show do you want to star in? We've got plenty of options. For the lone wolf, solo shows are the place to be. Fall into a wild playlist with oodles of different rounds and see just how far you can make it. More of a team player? Sign up for the squad show where you and 3 other contestants work together to score points as a team. And if you're looking for something a little different, check out our limited time shows. These radical remixes change every week and include everything from hexagon trials to extreme Fall Guys. Are you up for the challenge? And how about the rounds themselves? Fall Guys is all about variety, and that means an absolute buffet of buffoonery for you to dive into. Get ready for races, survival, hunts, logic puzzles, team challenges, and
told you was this and it brought it out of you, you got to go back. The football coach, the little league organizations, you got to go get back to them if you play little league football. If you play middle school basketball, you got to go to that school and say, man, I went here and bless that. That's what you're obligated to go back along the path that you've taken. But your neighborhood, no. Most of them talked about your mama. No. Most of them said you wasn't going to be nothing. So why would you go back and sit at their feet? They were used as your footstools, as your stepping stones. They've already played their part, so you don't have to go back.
Yeah, I see a lot of rappers that, Kodak said it, but a lot of rappers, they preach that on the daily that, you know, you're not good in your hood, or it's just this daily reminder that your hometown, wherever you're from, you got to go back there from time to time.
Well, it's like that's the process of bondage. There's nothing good where you come from. So why do I have to come back to where there's nothing good?
Last one.
Just to come check in and do what?
Get the hell out.
Prove to you that I'm still willing to fail by being here with you guys? Prove to you that I'm willing to die? Risking one of you niggas robbing me because I'm a good lick? When I come here, everybody's gonna play on me. When I come here, everybody wants something from me.
Yep.
If I fall and have to come back here, they go shit on me. So why in the hood, after I make it out, I got to come back and prove I'm good? I was good enough to make it out, nigga. Now you show me you good enough to meet me out here. Why I got to come back down there? Matter of fact, let me bring y'all up here, homie. Let me bring y'all out the hood up here so y'all can see what it look like up here. Why do I have to come back so I can show y'all I'm good in the hood? When y'all ain't good in the hood. Y'all struggling. You still mad at niggas that done something 20 years ago to you. So now, fam, that's where they tricking us at. I was talking to I met a Hispanic guy. And he said, man, we got to go back to California, man, and check in. If not, we get DP'd. We can't stay gone long. Homie, you move away, get a family, do good. I gotta come back and check. When do the hood let me go? When do this motherfucking shit let me go, my nigga? When I grow up, I find a wife, I have kids, I get a job. Can I go now? Am I still beholden to the street rules? Homie, somebody broke into my car. I can't call the police. And I know who done it. I can't get my insurance. They want to know if I got a police report, homie. I can't call the police. Man, they said you called a cop, man. I couldn't have got me insurance. My daughter was raped. And they said she was at this party over here. I gotta go kill them niggas, homie. I can't let the law do their job so I can make sure my daughter's okay, get her the counseling she needs so I can stay here and help her heal this pain, or do I have to go kill them niggas and leave my daughter out here with the pain? But I get to be a daddy from prison, though. I can write her letters. When do the hood let the black boy go from the rules, the codes, the ethics? That's bondage. That's a chain on my neck. I can only go so far because I gotta go check back. So I asked these niggas, homie, when do I get to grow up? When do I get to be a regular man? When do I get to bow my knees before God and say, God, I want to just serve you. I want to be right with you, God. I don't want to meet these men's rules no more. Do I have to abandon the hood? Am I always bound to the hood? Am I always bound to these street rules? How do I get free? So I can...
Technology that's intuitive, that's proactive, and that's personalized.
Free my family. I don't know, homie. How do we get free?
Young Thug recently freestyled from jail, and he begged God for a second chance.
He don't need no, don't talk to God now, motherfucker. No, you a killer and a punk. You weren't dressing and kill, nigga. You double trouble for God. Yeah, you a double dose of trouble for God, nigga. You put on a dress, wear fingernail polish, and you a banging niggas ass up too with them thukas. Boy, God can't do too much with you. You got to go to jail. Oh, nah, man, you double dose of trouble for the good Lord. Nah, man, listen. The boy was sounding like this was his first time rapping. Did you hear it? He was stumbling over the words. He couldn't get it out. He didn't sound confident. None of that shit. He sounded like he was at a talent show. And, somebody talked him up and said, hey, I think you can rap. And he didn't believe in himself rapping. That's how he sounded to me. But then he went to talking about the police do this and the police do that. And I'm saying, no, I think the boy having a mental breakdown. Yeah, the boy crying out for a psychiatrist, sound like to me. Yeah, tough motherfucker. Talking all that, I don't get these niggas. Say, boy, listen. The shit he going through, I went through it as a little bitty boy. Locked in them motherfucking cells. 1 hour a day. Learn to jack off, nigga. Yeah, learn to jack off 7 times a day. Find you some good jack off time and buy everybody commissary. Yeah, buy everybody commissary. And start having some motherfucking talent shows. Find you one, I bet it's a nigga that can tap dance. That's another motherfucking Sammy Davis Jr. nigga now that can rap and tap dance. That nigga, Ty Harris playing the piano with the opera shit. Get us a tap dance and rapping nigga, and watch what you do. So no, don't be down there stressing, nigga. Be a talent scout in jail. And goddamn it, it'll make it easy. Yeah, all that goddamn money, you gotta be a talent scout. And listen. Fuck a Chanel bike. Nigga talking about I'm dreaming of me and my daughter on Rodeo Drive on the Chanel bike. Fuck it, he thinking about that for in jail. Yeah, nigga. Say, boy, these new gangsters is a motherfucker. No. He supposed to be down there. This is the time to solidify who he is with that gangster shit. Yeah, nah, don't be talking about fuck God. Nigga, my brother just now starting to holler God. It took him 30 years. I used to tell the nigga, say, you ain't never getting out. Yeah, I ain't bullshit. I used to tell the nigga, you ain't never, man, God ain't gonna never let you out of prison, nigga. Cause he wasn't talking like the other niggas talking. Shit, boy, after 30 years, that nigga got that bald spot. He got all them gray whiskers up under his beard. That nigga used to be my color. That nigga light yellow now because he don't get a lot of sunlight. Yeah. And then he done reversed to being the little brother. I'm the big brother now. It took him 30 years to get to this position. Thug won't out. He ain't been gone 2 months yet. I'm almost willing to bet. I'm almost willing to bet with any rapper. If they keep Young Thug ass locked up 6 more months in the conditions he in, he'll tell to get out of jail too. They keep him 6 more months. Locked up in them conditions like that there. He'll tell to get out of jail too. He about ready to break. You can hear it in his voice. You don't never see the Italian gangsters doing no shit like that. Calling home, singing and making songs. Rapping for the free world. Yeah, nigga ain't getting $9. This multi-millionaire nigga done gave us a free rap. Boy, normally we couldn't have got that. That's why I recommend jail, I'm telling you. That's why I recommend it. He doing shit he ain't never done before. He raps sober. And listen how he sound rapping sober. He sounds so good. He wouldn't hurt nobody or none of that in them songs. He would have gave reference to the Lord. He even talked about being a father, spending time with his daughter. See how jail do a nigga's ass? It's sober you up, and you come with good raps, good positive raps. Matter of fact, them were Disney raps. Yeah, that was a Disney rap.
On some real shit though, Young Thug, he takes care of a lot of people though.
I don't give a damn, he kill a lot of people too. The devil take care of people. You can't take care of and kill. You can't be over here taking care of the people you love and over here telling people, man, y'all ain't killed them niggas yet. Oh, y'all getting soft. You can't do that, homie. You making other people mamas cry. And who you taking care of? Your people. But in the process of taking care of your people, some of them got to crash out for you. You ain't going to go spin with these niggas. A real general get in the car. Real general get in the car and show you how to do it. Come on, nigga. Yeah, we gonna go kill together, nigga. But the nigga that's sitting back with the millions, taking care of people, he taking care of people in the name of killing. He ain't taking care of people in the name of love. He taking care of people in the name of killing. So then you get this record label executive, Kevin Lyles or whatever he is. He a part of an industry that promotes that.
Let's go, boys! Pick it up! Game time! This is baptism by fire.
Murder, destruction, and genocide to a race of people for over 3 decades. And he's been the face and the hands and in the heart of this shit. And now you want to come down off your high horse, come to an all-black town like Atlanta, where everybody know what's going on. Everybody know what's going on. Everybody know he called hits. Everybody know that nigga really about this shit. Y'all think these people don't know this? They kids know it. They nephews know it. They listen to it. It's the talk of hip-hop. That he really lived like this. So here you come, Kevin Lyles. You want to come in the court and cry to us like this is a decent, upstanding citizen and he needs to be released, and y'all willing to put up all this money for a man who promotes the killing, who glorifies the destruction, who propagates genocide and murder to black youth. You want him free? Nigga, take them 3-4 million you willing to put up for him and invest it into a gun violence program, a gun violence curriculum, a financial literacy curriculum, a credit awareness program. But don't put it behind this rapper when we all know From when he was shooting up Lil Wayne ass. From when he was shooting up Lil Wayne ass to now. This nigga here is a violent dress wearing motherfucker. So let him do what all we had to do. Exactly, we had to pay our dues. He just paying dues. So y'all get out the way of this man paying dues. He got all them millions. He got to pay dues for it. He ain't paid dues yet. If he paid dues, then he'll sit back and go through what he going through and wait to come out on the other side. Because you got to go through what you got to go through to get to where you need to be. He think he where he need to, where he want to be right now. As a millionaire rapper. Now he got to get to where he need to be. So he in the process of getting to where he need to be. So everybody get out the way. He'll get there.
Now you also spoke to Meek Mill too. You had something to say to him. Meek Mill said it's not humane through the conditions of what Young Thug is going through.
It ain't humane for them niggas to promote all this goddamn killing to niggas. That's so goddamn rap music is inhumane. When did them niggas start thinking about humanity? When did rappers with all these guns and killing and bitch this, drink this, pour water on the whole head, pour champagne in the bitch's eye, pour beer down on pussy? When did these niggas start being humane? When did YSL wasn't humane? They putting hits on niggas' ass in jail. Why these people want to be humane all of a sudden? Nigga, 23-hour lockdown is not inhumane. He a lying motherfucker. That's where you need to be. So you can find yourself. When did these rapping niggas, man, I don't get Meek Mills, homie. I don't get these niggas. They want all the protection, leniency, compassion, and mercy for them, but you don't never hear them talk that shit for us. And they the ones rapping this shit to us. Telling us what to do, how to kill the nigga, what guns to use, whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, man. So, it costs to be the boss. So shit, nigga. Let the boss cover the cost. He can handle it. He was the boss, remember?
Yeah. Now my goddamn man Kebo, he's been going viral for the last 2-3 weeks.
He got that booty butt lift on the belly. Yeah, he got that booty butt lift on the belly. Yeah. Boy, I knew these niggas been cheating. Yeah. He wasted his motherfucking money. Yeah, I would have pumped that fat into that dick. Yeah, they say you can have a dick transplant. I'm gonna pump them that 6-pack. Yeah, I'm gonna put 12 inches on that dick. Yeah, fuck a 6-pack, nigga. I know, man, yeah, I knew he was bad built. I'm the one told him he was bad built. I'm the one helped. I was the inspiration for Bandman Kiwi to get the booty butt lift on his belly. Yeah, I'm the inspiration for that. I'm the one broke him down and told him, nigga, them motherfucking Gucci's and Balenciaga clothes is made for a slim nigga like me. Yeah, he knew he had to go get him one of them little bitty bodies. He knew he had to go get him one of them little bitty bodies.
I fuck with Bandman. He told me before he was gonna do it because we scheduled an interview like a year ago, and he was like, "Man, I'm sore right now." But he told me he did it. But like he said, all the celebrities do it.
I heard all the celebrities.
Unknown caller.
Play no games.
Tell him what you did to him.
I do a whole bunch of things. I heard all the celebrities, when they get that money, they go to doing all kind of things. Yeah, they go to saying regular sex ain't regular sex no more. Niggas start wanting to go to the moon. Yeah. Niggas start growing hair they can't grow. No, all kind of shit go to happening. But what I'm not gonna do, what happened to the man? What happened to the man that when he go bald, he just go bald? George Jefferson. Remember how George Jefferson had a bald spot right there? He didn't try to go no hair. What happened to the man where when he get a belly, he just a big beer belly motherfucker? And he mean with the big belly. What happened to that man that's satisfied with growing old, getting fat, and dying. What happened to them men? Nah, man, only thing I want is a larger penis. That's it. Yeah. If I can get the porno guy's penis, I would be all right. But I don't want this. I want the six-pack in the muscle. And if I can get muscles pumped into me, I would. But I ain't. Yeah, because I don't want that shit, man. Yeah, I'm satisfied with being what I'm aging to be. Who I am as a man make me walk around with my head held high. My confidence come from when I walk away from the mirror. The things that I tell myself in that mirror. Y'all looking at a little old bitty skinny nigga. I'm looking at a nigga with a six-pack like Bandman Keevy, naturally. Yeah, so my confidence is called self-confidence. And I think once a nigga go to cutting on his body, doing squats so his booty get a little bit more firmer, those are self-esteem issues. I think our focus should be wanting to be healthy. Having a peace of mind, comfortable in our identity as men. When we start, next thing these niggas gonna be wanting the voluptuous lips, so they can, the LL Cool J lips. All that kind of shit. But no, man, shout out to Bandman Keevy though, man. It look good too, boy. It don't look like yours, cause I know what she used to look like. Whoever stomach that is, you got them people's stomach look good on you, boy. Cause that ain't you, nigga.
I think now men are trying to keep up with the women, and what I mean by that is you see 35-year-old, 40-year-old women getting the BBLs now. They're getting all this shit. And the men don't want to be left behind. Next thing you know, they gonna be want to be penetrated like a woman. Yeah, next thing you know, men gonna want to know what it feel like to be penetrated. So slow down, fellas. Don't be trying to keep up with the women now. Yeah, before you know it, you gonna be wanting somebody to make you more. See if you can get wet. So don't be trying to keep up with these goddamn women. Nigga, hell you talking about? So no, some days don't bathe. Yeah, just be a man, nigga. Be musty. Men got a smell to them. Yeah, just some days don't bathe. Nigga, don't be trying to bathe every day. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, so now trying to keep up with the women. Is what make little boy wear mama shoes. After you done seen mama got dressed getting ready for the, for a party. I think that's what's happening right now. I think you did hit it on the head, my nigga. I think we are really competing with women as men. Yeah, I think somehow, some way, we've unintentionally created this gender war between us and women, homie. And we competing. I think the woman competing to be the masculine and the strongest, and the man competing with her to show he can be just as pretty as she is. Yeah, since last time we talked, Trouble, Atlanta rapper Trouble, he was killed. He was seeing this woman, he was sleeping in her bed, and I think the ex-boyfriend came in.
My kind of nigga.
And he killed Trouble.
Yeah, my kind of nigga.
Who, Trouble or the ex-boyfriend?
The nigga. Yeah, the nigga that killed Trouble. Nigga catch you in the bed with his bitch. Now, normally you supposed to get on that bitch ass.
Wait. That's the ex. He's the ex, though.
I don't give a damn. That's how I weigh my bitch. Yeah, when I get through with a bitch, nigga, that ain't your bitch no more. You better wait 10 years and I'm done fucking with her for you lay comfortable laying with that bitch. She telling you all this here, but she still answering my calls. Hell you talking about? Yeah, she telling you one thing, nigga, but Shay, no, we still, no. Yeah, no,
You don't think that's the woman's fault? You don't think that's the woman's fault, though?
It's everybody's fault. Yes, it's everybody's fault, homie. It's the element of the woman's. As if we go be real. Because you know this nigga a goddamn fool. According to the records, this nigga here that killed is a goddamn fool. You already know you done fuck with a goddamn fool. So, me being the kind of nigga I am, if I was trouble, I think I'm a hell of a nigga, and I'm a bad nigga. I'm a trouble nigga, so fuck that nigga. He ain't gonna fuck with me. We saw this in the BMF series between Meech and the guy in that series, right? I'm trying to pick my words very carefully out of respect for trouble. Not trouble, but the man who died. I don't know his name, but the man who died, who left behind a legacy as a rapper. I'm gonna speak on trouble, but right now I'm addressing the man who died. My mother always tell me, homie, you responsible for knowing who you laying with. Every aspect of that person. When you go over this broad house, nigga, and you go to sleep, shit, you don't know what or who gonna kick that door in behind this pussy. Y'all, that's my old dude. Oh, okay. Come over here, baby. I know that nigga still in the picture. How long y'all been broke up? How about a year? He's still lurking. Especially if you look how you look. So our cockiness, our bravado-ness, even mine, if not checked, will be a downfall. Because you start taking everything lightly. You start taking everything lightly. Niggas say, man, nigga ain't supposed to say nothing to the bitch. Nigga ain't supposed to say nothing to the nigga. Nigga supposed to say something to the bitch. You don't get to dictate, nigga, my love. You don't nobody get to dictate my love. And a lot of people, love is dangerous. So it ain't even worth loving them. So he dies. A lot of people blame the girl. It's not her fault. But when you're in a love triangle, when you in a sexual relationship and it's more than one person involved, there's always that component that one of us may lose our life because a motherfucker reacting out of their feelings. I saw the hip hop community's response to trouble. I saw a lot of tears. I saw a lot of people in pain. I saw a lot of people mourning. A lot of people celebrated his life. A lot of people proud of where he came from and where he ended up prior to dying, who he became. That's admirable. The sad part is we only do this for rappers. The components that make my heart cry is when we bury this black man. And before the world, we see like we burying a blood member, like we burying a gangbanger. All the red bandanas, all the representation of the culture. Man, it's my last days on earth, my nigga. I'm on my way to go meet a God. I'm on my way to go enter into eternal life. And this the last representation of my days. All these red bandanas on my casket. All these street niggas. This image will forever be implanted into the minds of young people. I want that kind of funeral. That looks honorable. When I look at that funeral, I said, man, they make dying look good. They make being killed look good. Even if you don't get to live. Even if you ain't live right. They just make dying look cool. So I understand why these young niggas want to die. Because in their mind, I get that kind of funeral. Not knowing they don't get it. They make prison. See, when I saw when I saw his funeral, I said they make prison look the same way. When you look at the guys in prison, when they take their pictures, I once saw a picture with niggas from Fort Worth. Shout out to Rios. Nigga from the South Side. Big time nigga out the city. When he went to the feds, he wasn't the only niggas I ever seen with a picture with Big Meech. Him and Big Meech standing toe to toe, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow. The bravado-ness of that picture. When you look at the other prison pictures, the big poses, the body postures, the unification of all the black brothers in one picture, boy, they make prison pictures make you want to go to prison. It look, oh man, I want to be that. It saddens me to see that, homie. Nigga mama there, nigga grandmama there, nigga daughters there. But what's happening is there's not a lot of old people in our families anymore. So we free for all. There's no way you could come to my funeral if I was dead and my mother's still alive, my grandmother's still alive, and you got bandanas on your head, bandanas at your pockets. You won't even come to the church. My mother and them go check that at the door. You're not finna represent this here. You go have your own funeral without his body. But you're not gonna do this before the family who don't, they not in agreement with that. So you gonna bring this to my death. So yeah, nah, homie, I don't know Trouble. Never heard of him before now. Never heard his music. Don't know nothing about him. I don't know nothing about Atlanta rappers, really, if they not big like Jeezy and them. So I don't know nothing about him. So it was even, man, fuck, that's just another dead-ass rapper. Nigga died fucking with a nigga bitch. Was my take on it. Then you start hearing the testimonials about who he is. And what people say about him. The man. Makes you want to go learn about the man. And find out how he died, so that's kind of like a homework task that I done assigned to myself, to go find out who he is.
Now, every rapper that Soulja Boy had beef with over the past 2-3 years all passed away. Young Dolph, Draco the Ruler, Trouble. Soulja Boy spoke out on
Type 2 diabetes? Discover the power of 3 in the Ozempic Trizone.
After Trouble passed, everybody that he's gotten to it with, he replied, well, he spoke out after all of them died. He said, "You went out like hoes. My ops don't exist no more." So basically, to paraphrase it again, every rapper who has had something bad to say about Soulja Boy are no longer here.
I ain't fuck Soulja Boy, nigga. Crunchy Black said he was a punk. Yeah, Crunchy Black still real. Yeah, my nigga Crunchy Black talk real bad about that nigga. Man, listen. I want to remind Soulja Boy, you ain't got no motherfucking ops, nigga. And watch them you. Remember, you was on your tiptoes, nigga. Remember, you was a tiptoeing nigga ass nigga. Yeah, nigga, you ain't got no motherfucking ops, nigga. Nothing about you was street. Let's go back over your career, nigga. You got rap rivalries. You ain't got no opposition, nigga. Y'all ain't boom, 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 boom. You shot at some niggas that broke into your house. Anybody? No. That's a gimme. Yeah, that's a gimme. Nigga, you went to California and became a blood. How you anything, nigga? And we all know you were paying for protection. Because you can't go be no blood how you were doing without paying them niggas. You had go Yayo and them in your house. You had Lil Durk and them in your house. No, my nigga. You ain't none of what you professing to be, Soulja Boy. Grown-ass man, Soulja Boy. Grown-ass man, Soulja Boy. You ain't none of that, homie. So let me help you understand. Let me give you some insight on what done happened to all your ops. They done something you can't do yet, nigga. They done died. No, they done something you a coward to. Nah, nigga, them niggas done face some shit, nigga. Me and you don't know if we can stand up under. How you clapping? And you ain't been, them niggas battle tested. You ain't battle tested, soldier. To get to where them niggas go, nigga, to talk how you talking, you got to die. Cause guess what? You wasn't a killer, a now nigga. So you can't pop your collar, you can't toot your horn, you can't pat your ass, nigga. You ain't threw a punch at them niggas. You ain't known for being gangster. You can't get to where you at now, nigga, and get gangster when you came out Ewing. You ain't got no juvenile history. You ain't got no, nigga, you got a cocaine history. You got a sex history where who you done fuck. But nigga, you ain't got no history and credibility of being no certified G, nigga.
Did it.
Where you can clap for 4 dead niggas being gone like they really opposed you. No. Them from what I heard and from what I see, soldier, them niggas everything you trying to be. From Trouble to Dolph to Draco, them was real street niggas who had real prints that they left in the streets. Real concrete, fossilized dinosaur feet in the street, nigga. You been on your toes in the industry. It's a big difference, son. It's a big difference, boy. So, let's see if you can stand up under death, nigga, and see what they say about you after you die. Until then, you can't talk, nigga. No, you got to die, nigga, to speak on them niggas and say all them my ops and woo. No, man, them niggas done met death. So you can't say all my ops gone. When I'm your op, nigga. Nah, I'm your op. Yeah, I'm your op too. Yeah, I think you're a weenie. Yeah, nigga, I think you're a weenie. Yeah, no, man, that nigga, for him to come out and say that afterwards, and when them niggas was alive, he wasn't making no attempts to cross paths with them niggas. Yeah, that nigga a goofball. In real life, he a goofball. Yeah, motherfucking internet kid. I'm glad you don't play like that, Say Cheese TV. Yeah, I'm glad my nigga got on MySpace and became a millionaire. Yeah, he ain't trying to be gangster. This fool ass nigga went and joined, what he became, the Brims in California or some kind of blood gang? Yeah, nigga, fuck you. You lost credibility when you started hollering blood.
You hip to Queso, the Jacksonville rapper who, him and his dad are in jail for murder?
Yeah.
Yeah, his dad is testifying against him in court. Queso and Julio are rivals. And, Queso went to jail for murder. I think his dad was allegedly the getaway driver. His dad is testifying against him in court, against his own son in court, because he feels like he's better off outside of prison because he could help his son. He could be a better father outside of prison.
You damn lie, nigga. We better together as cellmates. No, daddy, don't go. Please, daddy, don't leave me. No, hell no, nigga. Okay, he want to testify against me. I want to testify against him. Yeah, I want to testify against him then. Nigga want to tell on me. I want to tell on him then. What'd he do? He drove the car. Yeah, he knew we would go do this. No, daddy been in on all the gangster shit I've been doing. No, daddy, don't jump out the boat now. We've been down together this long, daddy. Don't let the wife, come on, daddy, where you going? Your daddy wrong in the motherfucker, homie. He the getaway driver. So obviously he's saying, come on, nigga, let's go do this, son. You supposed to stop him for now, my nigga. So we here, we looking at each other. Hey, son, just go and take the case. Say, come on, daddy, come on, you bullshit nation. Nigga, you daddy, listen, I was looking for you to stop me, daddy. You should have been daddy. You should have talked me out of it. But son, you act like you want daddy, but you know I ain't no killer. So ride it out with me. We might can beat it. So, yeah, that's a fucked up daddy, homie. You drove the car for your boy to go kill somebody. You drove the car, my nigga. And now you go hand him over? You took him to go commit the crime. And now you go hand him over. Man, I got a homeboy. He stabbed his next door neighbor 93 times when he was 12 years old. little white girl. He stabbed her 93 times. After he got through stabbing her, he dragged the body through the house. He was 12 years old when he done this. He put her up against the back of the fence, laid her down with her feet against the fence, and he stacked firewood on top of her to hide the body. He did this in 1988. When his daddy went out there to get some firewood and discovered the body, his daddy tried to take the charge. His daddy wasn't even at home when he killed him. His daddy, and I hate to talk about this, his daddy was very abusive toward him. So, of course, Dad knew the abuse that he had been inflicting upon his son. So to see this human body like this was pretty violent for a 12-year-old kid to display this kind of violent behavior. Dad tried to take the case, but they know Dad didn't do it. The real nature of a father is to get in front of the son, not to put the son in front of him. So, yeah, nah, that hurt, homie. Yeah, that hurt to think that a father would hand his son over.
Lucky me.
After handing his son over, because he took him to the crime, so he actually handed his son over. Only to get in there to hand him over. How can you be a better father now? How can I be a better father now if I tell on my son? What makes me a great father is that when this kid look at me with his eyes, he believe in me. If I cause this kid not to believe in me, then when he look at me, that's a glare of disappointment. That's a glare of shame. Sometimes he may even feel betrayed because I've disappointed him as his father. Why would you want your son to continue to look at you if that's the case? And you can't never win back that glare of admiration. That's what you live for, my nigga. Son, look at you, boy. You look in his eye, boy, he think you a superhero. Boy, he think you the coolest motherfucker in the world. Man, if I lose that, I'll die. So, I say to his father, shame on you. Shame on you.
The number of Americans who believe in God has dropped to the lowest number in 80 years.
Yeah, them dope fiend babies. Yeah, them dope fiend babies. Them pill popping hoe babies. Them hoe mama kids. Them the niggas didn't have their grandmamas, took them to church. They didn't pray when breakfast was made. They didn't sit at the table with their cousins and their other relatives and, you know, mama, grandmama, muddy, made them, you know, pray over their food. These are the niggas never been on their knees and had to learn the Lord's Prayer. These are the people that get in trouble, and when they go to court and look back in the court seats, ain't nobody there. These are the people that go to jail. When they go to jail, people are happy they in jail. So your God is the base of your home life. So that just goes to show you, man, most of American homes are fucked up. How you not gonna believe in God? You ain't got to believe in Allah. You ain't got to believe in Buddhists. You got to believe in some kind of God. God, man, especially if you're black. You know, I'm just saying. But there's always been some kind of higher power to exist in the minds and in the hearts of American people. That's why that's been our moral compass. That's been the morality of who we've been as a group of people, as a group of individuals, different ethnicity, different races, to be able to coexist in this country with all the resources, with all the privileges, with all the benefits, with all the rights, and we not be savagery. We not be a third world country because of our beliefs in our God. So I kind of understand why we see the things that we see in today's time. These people don't have a God. A lot of what we see today in young people. If young people don't believe in God, then their only hope only comes from what they can see. It ain't the unseen, because they don't believe in the unseen. When they go to jail and you don't know God, fuck you, grab. If you got to try to. Life becomes about emotion and feelings rather than having faith that gives you the strength to endure those uncomfortable emotions. Suicide, depression, hurt, anger, toxic love, hopelessness, born into a condition, born into a situation where all your life you hurt, all your life you abused. If you never get introduced to a higher power, let's just take the word God out of it. A higher power, a higher being, a higher calling. We as humans, we have to believe in something greater than us. Or else we'll suffer greatly, homie. Not necessarily physically, not necessarily financially, but your emotional and mental capacity, homie, will be shot to shit if you don't have nothing beyond your understanding to reach for and try to hold on to, whether it's true or not. You need it for your own sake.
Do you have a pile of Amazon boxes stacked up? Time for a life hack. This Warrior Power Cutter is perfect for making quick work of breaking down boxes. That was easy. Get yours today at Harbor Freight.
How do customers describe shopping at Burlington?
Wow. 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 Wow.
Wow. Burlington has incredible deals.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
On amazing brands and finds.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
You'll love the deals. You'll love Burlington.
Wow.
Baltimore rapper by the name of Young Moose. He recently won a $300,000 lawsuit because they planted crack on him back in 2012.
If he don't leave the city, they go really frame him. If he don't get the fuck away from Baltimore.
And you recently went there not too long ago.
Yeah.
So you know what it's like out there.
Yeah. And shout out to my Baltimore guy that I can call anytime, and he give me jobs to put on my YouTube channel for Baltimore. So I'm connected to the city of Baltimore, working with the city of Baltimore that helps me. I help him get jobs, and he helped me help the people that I fuck with out of Baltimore. But nah, fam, $300,000 I would take 100,000 and put it somewhere where I couldn't touch it. Where if I fuck off 200,000, I got that 100,000 to rebuild off of. But going forward,
whew.
And I hope this young brother here, nigga, they want their lick back. You just didn't win $300,000. You cost them millions. Because now they're finna have to overturn. Now they finna have to look into every case, whoever these people was involved in, from the prosecutor, the police that was involved in this case, they got to go back and look at all their cases now.
Yeah.
So, nigga, you won way more than 300,000. So now what you have on your back is a target. You better not do nothing wrong. You better pay your taxes. Nigga, they on your ass. They don't like to lose. And they sure don't like to lose where they've been caught cheating. And you got some money. They'll put together a hit squad for you. So pull back. Don't antagonize online with the nan boo boo, yeah, woo 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 woo. Buy out gracefully. They'll let you buy out gracefully. But you better not act like you trying to stick your chest out. You better not act like you trying to be the only nigga to beat them. Because then they gonna come after you. But they'll forever watch you. Because this is something unprecedented.
I better buy every damn thing they got.
And you cost him a lot of money.
You think he should keep rapping, or he should move on to something else?
He should move on to something else. Because he gonna blow the money rapping. Yeah, he gonna blow the money rapping, trying to keep up and project the rap image lifestyle.
I agree.
At this point now, nigga, you gotta take on revolution. You didn't pick it, it picked you. Anything else outside of that, you lose. Unless you play square working man. But if you try to stay in this limelight, yeah, you lose. They ain't gonna let him win, homie, and keep the light. The niggas who got the light ain't really winning financially. That's why Jay-Z ain't before this motherfucker. That's why Nas ain't out front. That's why you don't see Akon out. The niggas who really get the light, they trying to get the money. Nigga, when you get the money, you don't get to keep the light too now. So you gotta figure out which one is more important. Nigga, when I get the money, I ain't gonna be in front of the lights. Because that make me a target. So, nah, homie, when you get a lot of money like that, you're supposed to unplug from everything you know for about 30 days and go somewhere by yourself and think. And within that 30 days by yourself trying to figure this shit out, what I'm gonna do with all this money, the people who you're really supposed to help will appear in a vision. The things that you're supposed to do will come to you in a dream. But if you get all this money, you got everybody around, you got the lights, the action, the noise, the women, man, you're entrapped. And most of those people don't last. The people who get it, sit on it, look at it, contemplate, take it all in, and then let it come. Yeah, it's called planning your work and working your plan.
Speaking of that, I was at the barbershop and getting my hair cut. All the barbers are at. Matter of fact, I sent you the video. You were on the radio.
Yeah.
And my barber, he got to asking me. Well, all the barbers in the barbershop was like, yo, because you went viral on TikTok. Our clip went viral on TikTok about how you be getting, you know, the job shit.
It went viral everywhere, man. It's on 97.9, K104, 105.7. Man, I seen it everywhere, homie.
And I know people are hitting your line trying to get the 1-2 about, you know, what to really do. What's that? Are you charging people to...
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. And I'm gonna say this. I've helped at least 5 people win lawsuits since doing this video with you. They vowed, man, I'm gonna give you something. I ain't heard from them no more. That's 5 that I know that's won. I got another 7 to 8 have gotten their appointments with the EEOC, and the EEOC is taking their case, so they're gonna be in negotiations and mediations for something. Since going viral, I've taken about 3 calls. Cause I had quit helping people. I've taken about 3 calls. And now I'm getting people that's more disgruntled with their job. Well, what about this? What about this? Man, I ain't finna just help you get nobody, motherfucker. But if you got a legitimate case, man, I don't charge nobody, homie. Because if I help one person, it really helps the other company. It helps the people on the job. I'm not advocating to get the company. If I sue a job, the conditions change. The safety practices are better. They got an eye wash station now. They getting trained. So since we going viral, homie, my phone don't stop ringing now. My text messages are filled up. And so what I've done now, thanks to Sean Cotton, there's going to be a class action lawsuit coming soon against some strip clubs.
Yo, this guy is...
Let me explain. There's a color barrier that I had no idea existed. When black girls go to work at these strip clubs, I ain't gonna say their names, but when black girls go to work at these popular strip clubs, they have a color barrier. Not only do they have a color barrier, they have a set number of black girls that they would hire. So if a dark-skinned black girl walk in my color, she can be fine in the motherfucker. They gonna say, no. Fat white girl walk in, not out of shape, not too far. Oh, come on, baby. Another medium-skinned brown girl, but if she's light yellow, kind of mixed mulatto, yeah. Let's look at her hair. It's real hair, no weave. Okay, cool. So I've had some young ladies reach out to me and say, hey, the manager where I work at this strip club, he sleep with all the girls. Is that sexual harassment? I said, what? Is it? That's a clear case. She said, man, he sleep with everybody. He fired this one. I said, oh, you can get to him. So I reached out to attorney Kim T. Cole, the civil rights attorney who won the lawsuit out there in McKinney for the young girl with the pool party. I said, hey, I have some young lady. They worked at this club. This manager sleep with him. She got into a fight. He won't. Now he say he can get her job back. Well, the sexual harassment that I'm describing to you guys is called quid pro quo. No company, no job, no club, no warehouse, no business. They have no defense for quid pro quo. Every company, no matter if they know about it or not, is 100% liable for quid pro quo. What is quid pro quo? Quid pro quo is a manager sleeping with somebody up under them.
Having Local IQ on board to assist with our search engine marketing is enormously beneficial to us here at Lion Country Safari. We're really happy with our partnership with Local IQ. Their expertise in technology has really supported our business and driving traffic to our park.
If you owe IRS back taxes but can't afford to pay the IRS in full, there's a new program that could help you put...
A supervisor sleeping with somebody up under them. A district manager sleeping with somebody up under them. The HR person messing with somebody because they have the power to hire or fire. So it's against federal law. These are federal laws. So when I'm getting these calls, I'm saying, well, shit, man, we can sure get them motherfuckers. That's a good one. So I got an attorney that They looking for young girls who, if you've ever worked at a strip club and you had to sleep with the manager, or even if you chose to, the manager cannot come on to you. Once he sleep with you, he either got to step down as a manager, or he can't fire you. He can no longer be over you. Most young girls at the clubs don't know that. They think it's common to sleep with the manager. They think it's common to sleep with the supervisor at the warehouse. They don't know he can't even come on. He can't even send you no text messages asking, can he get your number? You can get them just like that. So, you know, thanks to our video going viral, I am now helping quite a few young ladies that dance at these shake joints that feel like they are subject to the quid pro quo sexual harassment. And it's going to be an easy case. Shout out to Attorney Kim T. Cole, one of the baddest civil rights lawyers in the North Texas area, for real though, Square Bit.
Do these strippers have to break you off, or is it something that you're doing?
Nice.
Well, I would like to ask for a piece of pussy too, but it make me, I wouldn't be no better than the manager. Yeah, I want some pussy, but I ain't asking for it, so I just want a little small percentage. I like the money and some pussy, but no. I really don't want no money.
We're gonna have to end it here.
I like passing the ball, my nigga.
A brother got stuff
like
to
being
do.
able to show people that you the big guy.
Yeah. I got stuff to do. Yeah, so we definitely gonna have to end this.
But yeah, they gonna have to give me something. Yeah, let me just quit lying. Yeah, they gotta give me something. Shit, y'all want some money.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for joining. Go ahead and if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. And yeah, until next time, hey, I'm out. Peace.